Hello everybody, in this video I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to be talking about busking. So I'm going to be talking about how I started, why I started and sort of how it's developed from there. So I unofficially started busking in my first year of university. So, at the time it was, I just moved up here and like the dilemma of every student, you need to find a job or you need to like support yourself in some way. And I kind of got the idea from watching other buskers on Northumberland Street. I saw them. I hadn't really paid that much attention to buskers before, but for some reason in Newcastle it sort of piqued my interest. And I looked at them and I kind of thought, wonder what that's like. It's like maybe I could do that. You know what I mean? Could kind of make any money at it. It just looked appealing. So I gave it some thought, and eventually I went out and I bought myself a Roland Microcube, which is this. So this is the original one that I got at the time. Paid £100 for it, and yeah, this is the original one. So I've still got it, and that kept me going for a lot of years. So once I got that, rehearsed a few songs, and I just went out and did it, and it was kind of awkward. I'm standing on the street with this tiny amp, big guitar, an Epiphone, and it's pretty awkward. People are kind of like walking past us, kind of staring at us a little bit, things like that. It was just a little bit awkward, but I got over it. And even though at the time that session wasn't a mega money maker, I just I thought I'll persist with it. So I persisted and I just did it more and more. And the more I did it, the more confident I got, the better I got. And, all of a sudden I started, the money I was making started increasing. So, and eventually once that happened, it started to become a lucrative way to make money on my own terms. So, in other words, I could structure the busking around my lecture times, around my university, around my life and things like that. So if I had a lecture at say 1 o'clock, I thought, all right, I could just do a few hours on a morning and then go straight to a lecture. Make some money in the morning and then then go to a class. And I just kept that going all the way through uni until eventually I started to become kind of known for it, and it became somewhat of a lifestyle. It's sort of it just became like it became like it's just an easy and convenient way to make money for myself and support myself. And yeah, I did that all the way till I graduated. I literally busked my way through university, which is kind of quite unreal to think about. It became a lifestyle. I played with lots of great people and stuff, and not only was the money aspect of it, important. The other important thing is, as well as I got to play and practice for hours a day. I was playing on that street, in loads of different weathers as well. So in some from very cold weather, for like 3-4 hours a day. Sometimes 5 hours a day. So I got a lot of practice in, a lot of playing time in, which on our university course we weren't really getting a lot of, let's be honest. So it allowed me not only to make money, but also, to get paid to play my instrument, and on a time that suited me. And that was that. I kept that, and it just snowballed from that. So I did that for all the way through university, for 3 years. And, once I graduated, that's when it started to probably get a little more serious. That was probably where the point, because obviously once you leave uni, you're not being subsidised by student loans anymore. And, that's where it started to become a more imperative, where I had to make a certain amount each month in order to support myself. And it's little did I know at the time, but I was essentially creating a job for myself. It's now that's the thing. From the moment when I left uni, so basically up until the present day, little did I know I was essentially creating a little job for myself. And that's basically it. That's how it started. It just started from me just you know, it started just from it being a kind of a necessity, like, you know, just as a way. I just started it as a kind of a relatively humble way to support myself, and it's been quite an experience. It's been, yeah, it's been quite a ride, to be honest. So that's a brief explanation, brief video of how I got into busking and, you know, why I started and stuff. I hope you enjoyed that video. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks very much.